The winter of 1944 was merciless. Across Britain and America, coal was rationed to a bare minimum. The true enemy for millions wasn't just across the Channel, it was the cold seeping into every home. Families huddled in a single room, windows frosted from within, wearing coats to bed, and rationing every scrap of warmth. Government posters urged, "Save fuel for battle," reminding everyone that comfort was a luxury. The cold was relentless, slipping under doors and through floorboards, making every surface icy. Staying warm became a daily battle of ingenuity and resolve. Leaflets suggested sharing baths, stuffing cracks with cloth, and drawing blackout curtains tight. But official advice only went so far. People had to rely on their own creativity to fight the chill. This was a different kind of warfare, a quiet, domestic struggle, but no less critical to the war effort. The resilience of the home front was vital. A demoralized population couldn't support the troops or factories. The fight against the cold was, in its own way, a fight for freedom. It was a testament to the human spirit's refusal to be broken, even by an invisible, bone-deep enemy. In every shivering home, survival became an act of defiance. With coal and gas scarce, households turned to desperate innovation. Scarcity sparked creativity. Kitchen tables became workshops for makeshift solutions. The iconic paint can stove emerged, a metal tin, holes punched for air, a smaller tin inside with a fabric wick soaked in alcohol. When lit, it produced a blue flame, enough for tea or a pocket of warmth. These stoves were lifelines, assembled from junk, portable, and requiring little fuel. But they were risky. Alcohol is volatile, and a spill could mean disaster. Still, thousands built them, reclaiming control from rationing and hardship. Each stove was an act of defiance. You can ration our coal, but not our ingenuity. This spirit wasn't just practical, it was psychological, giving families agency in dark times. Even in scarcity, people found ways to endure and provide. For those needing more heat, the homemade scrap metal heater, hobo stove, became essential. Built from oil drums or old boilers, these stoves burned anything: wood scraps, newspapers, even tar-soaked rags. Makeshift flues vented smoke, and the fierce heat could warm an entire room. The glow behind a crude door symbolized resilience, turning war debris into life-sustaining warmth. Building one was a source of pride, a tangible victory in uncertain times. But the dangers were real. Carbon monoxide leaks, fire hazards, unpredictable fuel. Despite the risks, families accepted the gamble for the reward of warmth. The immediate need outweighed unseen dangers. In the coldest months, these stoves were sentinels against despair. For many, the kitchen oven became the main source of heat. Families gathered in the kitchen, oven doors open, basking in its warmth. The kitchen transformed into the heart of the home. Children did homework, parents read, all together in the glow. It offered comfort and a fleeting sense of normalcy. Authorities warned against it. Ovens wasted precious fuel and posed deadly risks: carbon monoxide, fire. Yet desperation often overruled caution. The need for warmth was immediate. The dangers felt distant. For many, it was a choice between certain misery and possible hazard. The oven was a simple, immediate solution. In a world of uncertainty, comfort, even risky, was hard to resist. The fight against cold wasn't just about fire. It was about insulation and ingenuity. People stuffed newspapers in cracks, hung blankets over windows, and layered carpets for warmth. Every small act, blocking a draft, sealing a window, made a real difference. These efforts gave everyone, even children, a role in survival. The home front learned to see potential in every scrap. Tins became stoves. Newspapers became insulation. This mindset, mending, innovating, making do, became a legacy. These weren't just survival skills, they were life skills, fostering dignity and self-reliance. Today, as we face our own challenges, these stories remind us of our capacity for adaptation. Ingenuity thrives in ordinary homes when necessity demands it. The generation that survived the winter of 1944 left a blueprint for resilience. Their creativity in adversity remains a powerful lesson for us all.